swear I cannot make this up. My life is insane. So I come over here in Palo Manor to get gas station from the BJ's because it's cheaper. And this guy stops me. He's like, yo, you're so beautiful, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, thank you. Like, you're so sweet. You made my day. That's so kind. Regular shit, right? He's going to tell me that if I gave him head, he was going to buy me icy. It was like right over here. I was like, are you dead serious?
Hey, what's that meme with Leonardo DiCaprio? What? Don't you have a red icy in your hand?
Are you sure this is safe?
Yeah, it's fine. Just come on down.
It looks a little steep though.
It's like 1 inch. It's okay. Just go for it. It's all right.
What if I fall?
No, you're secure enough. Right? Come on. Just come down.
You're not a good friend.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're not a good friend to have that man coming.
There you go. It's okay. There you go.
You better not fall.
Are you sure this
I've come to the conclusion that if you're my homeboy, I need to be getting princess treatment. This should be like a pre-trial or like a pre-game, if you will, before you get a girlfriend.
You came on Beyonce internet, right? You came on Beyonce internet. And that's the message you want to put out there. If you have a homeboy, your homeboy who is clearly in the friend zone, right? He got to be giving you princess treatment. What is he getting in return? Let me not jump the gun. Let's listen to what else she has to say.
Because why did you know me longer and I can't get this? Like, I'm confused. That's all I got for y'all. My homeboys better get it together. I'm finna start writing write-ups. If you know, you know. I've come to the conclusion.
Somebody said, I need pre-neck. Yeah. I need pre-neck. I need pre-poom-poom. I need a sample of everything. That way, as your homeboy, I can tell you how you can make it better so you can better please your man. Let's do that. We helping each other out. Ain't no way, girl. Come on now. This is what you came on Beyonce internet to say?
Oh my God. Wait. Excuse me. Sorry. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I just feel like I would have really regretted it if I didn't come up to you and say hi. Hi. I'm Jake.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. First anime expo?
It is.
It's overwhelming, no?
A little bit.
Where's your group? You're like...
I don't know. I
You
kind of want to get some food and...
I mean, I could show you around. I've been to like many years already.
Really?
So.
Do you know where
That's how you do it.
Yeah, it's just down that way.
That's how you overcome that fear.
Follow me.
Okay.
It's a lot of dudes out here that suffer from this. And I'm saying suffer because you're gonna regret not taking a chance. You know, the wild thing is, I can understand now why dudes don't want to be embarrassed, because the last thing you want is to go up to a young lady and then a few months down the line you on social media and you see her talking about you and y'all interaction on Instagram or Facebook. And that's the reality we live in right now. But I'm telling you, back in the day, before social media was a thing, I used to say this to myself. The worst she could say is no. Feel me? Like, that shit used to be like playing double dutch. When should I do it? Should I do it now? When should I do it? When should I do it? And then I used to tell myself, if you don't go up to that girl, you a bitch.
How can I do this pain? How can I do this pain?
When I first seen this video, because I've seen this video before, I thought she just came from a D appointment. And my man, he should have had the wheelchair waiting or something like that. But then I realized it's the heels. Right? Is that what it is? Am I tripping? The heels is f***ing her up. It took me a minute to realize that it was the heels. I feel as though maybe you learned your lesson. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got to bring the change of shoes. You got to bring the Crocs. So when you done frolicking in them heels, and heels, it accentuates the body parts that it needs to accentuate. So I understand why the ladies wear heels. I love it, and I'm sure other men love it too. But you gotta bring a change of shoes. Even if it's them old people shoes, you gotta bring something soft.
Came home, my door was kicked in, and he was hiding in my kid's closet.
What?
Look at him sitting in my kid's room.
Go ahead and move right now.
He was hiding in my kid's closet right here. What grown man was sitting hiding in the closet?
I was recording everything you was saying.
But you were in the closet like a creep?
I live here.
You do not live here.
Here.
You do not live here. You're not on my lease. I'm a domestic violence victim trying to get away from you. You do not live here. If something happens to me, y'all, he owns a gun. If something happens to me, this is what's happening. You see my door kicked in, right?
I don't want to hurt you. I don't even want
Then get out of my house. Get out.
I live here.
Why can't you get out?
I live here. I'm going to be here for a week.
But where your kids gonna go?
What do you mean?
If they not my kids, where they gonna go? You don't have nowhere to go. You won't even get out my house.
Here, I could drop a deposit on the house right
So get out. You see what's going on, right, y'all? You see what's going on, right? Where the kids gonna go? I'm their real biological mom. I'm the one that got their beds and everything. I'm the one that got their everything for them. Then why won't you get out of my house? You don't have a week. You getting out now. Police is on the way. He kicked the door in. Now, if y'all saying the kids can't come back here with me, where are they going to go? Because he is homeless. He keeps squatting in my home and kicking in my door. The police is on the way. Came home. My door was kicked in.
Alright, he kicked the door in. That's some weird shit. That's weird. Him being in his kid's room, hiding in the closets, that's even weirder. Personally, man, if I seen my door kicked in like that, I wouldn't even go in. I'd have stood outside and called the police. Well, maybe not me, because I own a gun. So if I see my door kicked in, I'm probably going in there like John Wick. But I'm going to call the police. Don't think I'm not going to call the police. You did say you called the police, but in your situation, and then you said he owns a gun, so if something happened to me, you basically walked into danger. You basically walked into a situation knowing that it could potentially be life-threatening for you. You should have called the police, stood outside, let the police do what they had to do.
Can I meet you to get my child?
No, I can't show you where she lives at. But what I can do, if you can wait.
I'll wait right here. I will wait right here. I will wait right here. She don't have a choice. That's the court order. Right, it's the court order. I'm supposed to have him today at 5.
And she's pregnant again.
You had a order from like this same meeting from like a week ago.
Exactly. Because I've been coming every time at the right time.
So he put a.
Yes, because you have not been giving me my child. I just want my baby. I'm gonna stay right here for him.
I don't know where it's going.
Lock her ass up. Lock her motherfucking ass up. When I start talking about stuff like this, a lot of the ladies be leaving. A lot of the ladies be unsubscribing. But if we being honest, that's not right. You think it's right that she can just keep this man away from his child? And he's doing the right thing. This look like they're meeting up at the police station to drop the kids off and stuff like that. Nigga, I'll put that APB out on your ass too. Because what's going to happen is them kids is going to grow up not seeing their father. Daddy don't be around like that. They're going to grow up thinking they dad hated them. They dad was a deadbeat. Whole time, moms was keeping y'all away. Whole time, mom's probably feeding y'all that bullshit. Bullshit? You know that video with the little white kid? Bullshit? Yeah. She feeding you that nonsense. I don't think this is cool, man. This is clear abuse of power. You have the power to keep that man away from his kids and you abusing it. For what? Because you can? Because you hurt? Come on, son.
It's June 26, 2025, and you and your partner, along with other adults and children, are outside in your Baker County neighborhood, just relaxing, chopping it up. And then all of a sudden, from the corner of your eye, you see unidentified white men and other men, one armed with a shotgun, one armed with another weapon, coming your direction. And before you could even think, one shot rings out. Pop! Everybody runs, including the children. But instead of running yourself, you decide, I'm going to defend my neighborhood, and you go to your car and get your legally owned firearm and you shoot back at the assailants. Pop, 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 until the assailant dies. And instead of being hailed as a hero, a grand jury decides that you should be charged with first-degree premeditated murder. This is not something out of a film. This is what happened to Jamarian Byrd and Travis Roberts, two black men in racist Baker County, where they still have a mural of the KKK in their courthouse. They were locked up for first-degree premeditated murder instead of being hailed as heroes. Now, I spoke with Travis Roberts.
How is it premeditated if they didn't plan it? Right? Isn't it premeditated, like you know you was going to do that? Prime example, you and somebody got in an argument earlier in the day. You went to your house, got your gun, and drove to wherever they were at and committed the crime. So if you was defending yourself from somebody coming in there shooting at you and your kid and the kids, how is that premeditated? How is that even first-degree murder? Listen, I'm not up on the judicial system like that, but maybe somebody else can enlighten me.
Mom, who said they have a give, send, go. They have basically an ability to raise funds for their legal fees because a judge denied their stand your ground immunity claim, saying that the amount of times that they shot at the assailant was just egregious. But how many times should you shoot at somebody that shoots at you and other children as well? I wonder if it was on the other foot. Would the people that shot back and the people that shot at them be held as heroes, or would they be locked up for first-degree premeditated murder like Jamarian and Travis Roberts? I don't know. But all I do know is that two black men are in jail after defending their community. Now, I asked their mothers, essentially, what can we do? I asked their family, what can we do? And Travis Roberts' mom said, please donate. Please get the word out about this story. Those two heroes should not be in jail. They should be at home with their families.
Let's get this straight, right? That is like a school shooter coming into the school, attempting to hurt whoever he sees, opening fire on whoever he sees, and one of the teachers go to their trunk, get their gun, come back and defend the kids or defend the innocent people that are getting shot at. But because he emptied the clip, on said shooter, he gets charged with first-degree murder. He gets charged with premeditated murder. That doesn't make any sense. That don't even add up. Is there more to the story that we don't know about? Because was there an argument that happened? Was there an argument that happened that led up to this? Because there is no way. And even with an argument, they shot first.
What you're watching right now is an altercation between a person and ICE agents at a daycare off of East Paces Ferry Road in Buckhead. This all happened at the Suzuki School, which again is a daycare. Now, I'm told by an employee there that ICE agent...
Yo, my wife enrolled my son in the Suzuki School. The Suzuki School is one of those upper class daycares, okay? I have to find this video because there's a video where I was talking about my experience going to pick my son up at this school. Now, I'm sorry about what's going on here, but let's listen to this, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to tell y'all about my experience when my son was enrolled at this school.
And showed up at the daycare looking for one of their workers. Now, I'm told by that employee that the worker they were looking for had their paperwork on them. From what that employee told me, that worker was not taken into custody by those ICE agents, and those ICE agents left shortly after that video was taken around 8:45 this morning, again, off of East Paces Ferry Road in Buckhead. We have reached out to the school, and I'm still waiting to hear back from the assistant administrator about what exactly happened here and to get some more information on this.
All right, let me make sure it's the same school, because My wife gonna be hot. It's 4 in the morning. She gonna be hot, but I want to double check. I don't want to. Hey, babe. I'm sorry. I know. I know it's late. Um, that school that that daycare that Sakim used to go to, right? The one that was in Buckhead. What was it called?
It's drawing a blank right now. My mind.
It wasn't the Suzuki school.
It is Suzuki school. Trust yourself.
Oh, it was the Suzuki school?
Montessori school. The Suzuki school, yes.
At the Montessori school, it was a Suzuki school.
Yes.
Alright. Just had to double. That's the one where they try to put them in that room with them kids.
With it.
When we walked in there, and them folks had them helmets on.
When they had a meeting with us and they were saying, say, Kim, just
Yeah.
pushing the car.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Understandable. Alright. I just had to double check.
Okay.
Alright. No knock to the school. No knock to the school. Okay? It is sad that ICE is showing up to a daycare to conduct this type of business in front of them kids. That's wrong. I think that's wrong. Now, my experience at that school, I didn't think that our son should have been in that school. I forgot how much we were paying for that. I didn't feel right when I used to come pick my son up because it was nothing but a whole bunch of rich folks that had their kids in that school. So I'll pull up in my little Camry, and these folks are pulling up in their G-Wagons and they S-Class and they Lamborghinis and stuff like that. And it was a certain point in time where then I would show up in my work clothes because I had to pick them up after work, and I worked at a factory. And I used to feel as though I was being judged. You know, I used to get these weird ass looks, and I ain't really like that shit. And then where shit hit the fan is when they ended up having a meeting with us, and they were saying that basically my son didn't speak for a long time. Right? He wasn't talking. He didn't really acknowledge the teachers. And they were trying to say that he might be autistic. And they were about to put him into another class with the special kids. No offense to the special kids. But I knew my son didn't have no problems. So they took us in there, and I'm watching these kids, and they drooling on each other. And them folks had helmets and all. It was a weird. It was disheartening to see, one, but it was disheartening that they felt as though because all my son wanted to do was push the car around, or because he wasn't acknowledging them, they felt as though that's where he needs to be. It goes a long way with when people have a program that they got set out for the kids and somebody not meeting the requirements in time for the program, because immediately after we took my son out of that school, and again, immediately after we took my son out of that school, we brought my son to a lady. Her name was Miss Stephanie. Miss Stephanie had a home daycare. A home daycare. Right? She was like a family friend. My son was talking within months. My son was reading, writing, doing math. How old was he? He was 2. I think he was 2 years old. At 2 years old, he was doing shit that motherfuckers was doing in first grade. And he was able to do it well. And we sent him to that school paying thousands of dollars or hundreds of dollars. I forgot how much the tuition was. And they couldn't get him to do shit. And a lady running a daycare out of her house did a way better job than they did. So again, I know this clip isn't about that, but that was my experience going there. Imagine you watching all my videos, laughing your ass off, but you still ain't subscribed. You got commitment issues, dog? It's free. It is free for you to subscribe. And hit the notification bell. That way, YouTube not going to control when or how you see my videos. Come on, people. What's going on? What are you waiting for? I ain't begging. I'm asking nicely. Don't make me ask you again.